It's the 5-minute fix on this podcast tonight, and my 5-minute fix involves unions. Yes, indeed. Isn't it something that many years after this hit, unions have a huge presence once again, or they're trying to have a huge presence. We all know in Staten Island, the Amazon warehouse housing 8,000 workers unionized, which, by the way, big corporation Amazon is trying to fight back now. But yes, after so much, stories of how there was a lot of abuse going on towards employees, and a unionization in an Amazon warehouse just makes sense. But see, that's the one getting the headline. I would like to point you to an even more crucial situation looming. See, the New York Times' Peter S. Goodman, who's been covering the supply chain upheaval since 2020 for the New York Times, has reported that as of July 1st, if a deal is not met along 29 ports of the west coast of the United States, 22,000 union dock workers will go on strike or will not have a job. That's right. This union impasse, they say, could worsen the floating traffic jams in our ports. These 29 ports are a crucial part of why the global supply chain has been affected. So we can applaud Amazon all you want, the Amazon workers all you want. Let me get that right. We can applaud the Amazon workers for unionizing against the big corporation all we want. But if we're going to be in the same vein of the unions, let's think about a union that has been trying to work its butt off to get that supply chain going. The International Longshore and Warehouse Union, the Dockworkers, 22,000 of them, could be going on strike. And it's disheartening to know that one union fight is highlighted, but not every union fight is being highlighted. And that's why we're doing that here on Alex's 5-minute fix, to highlight this union fight. Because without these people working their asses off day in and day out, we wouldn't even be having any kind of supply chain progress. So let's give the union the contract they deserve. This is more than a Major League Baseball lockout that we all had to almost suffer for, while millions of dollars were being paid to athletes who wanted their fair share, sure, but to owners who also were already getting money before even the first pitch was thrown. Today's opening day, that's why I bring it up. But these guys are making millions. They're making only what they can to haul containers between the ports and warehouses of Southern California. And they can only get really a mention in the New York Times. Yes, it's the New York Times, but let's blow this up. Let's get more recognition for these dock workers who have given it all during a pandemic since 2020 to alleviate any stress they could. These aren't millionaire baseball players we're talking about. These are blue-collar, hard-working family members, men and women, up and down the coast of California, trying to alleviate what they can for us, the average worker who might sit at home, working from home, nice and comfortable, complaining about the supply chain, while they're out there working to move the supply chain. And so they must get their due. Because after all, they are paying their union dues, and now it's time they get their due for the hard work they've done the last 2 years. That's my 5-minute fix. I'm going to link the article in the comment in the description below from Peter Goodman. Worth a read. And let's get that union taken care of. Let's get those workers taken care of so that on July 1st, not only our supply chain crisis, but their own lives don't go into crisis. They don't deserve to be worried about their contract after doing what they've done the last few years for us.